What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be reacting to SpaceX Starship Flight 10. Please work. Let's go.
Yeah, we hope that doesn't happen, but it has previously. I promise not to psych anybody this time. We do have some kind
of...
So, 30 seconds to go.
Are you serious?
Psych. T-minus 40.
Don't hit me with that psych, Dan. Alright. T-minus 1 minute. I swear to God, if this is another V2 failure for the ship.
Alright, and we did just get confirmation, so we are expecting to hold at T-minus 40.
Okay.
We are still red on the range for weather, so look for the clock to pause in just a couple seconds.
There it is. We're on hold.
And pause. So we'll hang out here for a couple of minutes. We do have until the end of the window. We won't have 30 minutes of hold time to hang out, as we can't. We're essentially not replenishing prop on the vehicle at this point.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait for weather to clear
inside the tanks,
and we should be good to go. I mean, it looks fine. Why are they holding?
Sad voice coming in. We did just hear that we are still going to be red. So at this point, we are essentially transitioning this to be a wet dress. So wet dress is when we fully load prop on board again.
Day one, abort. Day two, abort. Oh my God.
Abort out day. So
just send it. It's a cloud.
Not going to launch. So if you are just tuning in, yeah, it's not going. There it goes.
Alright, it's day 3, third time's the charm. This time I'm feeling a lot better. There is no delays whatsoever before the webcast even begun. They did push back the webcast start time a little bit, like probably like 15 minutes actually. Instead of 3:55 p.m. Pacific time, they started at 3:40. So that's probably a good sign. Let's just pray that it gets off the pad in one piece. Alright, let's go.
On now.
Alright, T-minus 1 minute. Hopefully there's no hold. My heart is racing. It's been so long since I saw a Starship launch.
Alright, so again, our hold point comes up at T-minus 40, not tracking any reason to stop there, so we should see us go right through that.
Let's go. Yeah, okay.
Alright, we are
no hold.
T-minus 40. We are counting down. We're going to let our flight director, Machak Batura, take us the rest of the way. 30 seconds.
Go for launch. Let's go, baby.
Off of Starship.
Oh, I'm nervous.
T-minus 15.
15 seconds. Everything looks good.
T-minus 10.
Weather is perfect.
8.
7. 6. 5.
Ooh. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Let's go. Let's go. SKD retract. And off the pad. Let's go. All 33 engines. We're back in business.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Finally, after 3 days of aborts. 2 days of aborts, actually.
Booster chamber pressure nominal.
Man, I think it's beautiful.
All right, we're a little over 40 seconds into flight. 33 out of 33 Raptor engines.
Power and telemetry nominal.
That's new. I have not seen that graphic before.
Getting
in the bottom left.
Healthy systems on the booster as it starts
they used to do 2D tracking. Now it's like 3D orientation tracking. Like a global sphere.
All right, we're a little over 1 minute into flight.
There's
about
Max
to pass
Q.
through Max Q.
Max Q.
Beautiful. Okay.
All right, so we are through the period of maximum dynamic pressure, max stress on the vehicle as it continues to fly.
Our next major event is going to be hot staging, which is happening in just over 90 seconds from now. To get ready, the booster will shut down all but 3 of its Raptor engines. The clamps holding the 2 stages together will release, and the Starship second stage ignites its engines.
One engine out.
The ship then separates from the Super Heavy booster and heads to space. At the same time, the 3
I'm gonna be honest,
engines
I'm not
still
sure if that's
firing on
planned.
super
I don't
heavy
think
will
it is
flip the booster
planned because
around. 10 more
I heard
engines
that
will
they're
ignite for
gonna
the boost back burn,
shut
putting
out
the first
some
stage on the
engines
path for
on
splashdown
purpose.
in the Gulf.
That's probably
As we
for like
mentioned
the
earlier,
booster,
the hot stage will be
the
jettisoned
booster
for this
testing on its
flight,
way back.
and that should occur just after
But
the
I don't
boost
think
back
that's on
burn.
purpose.
So we're about to shut
One of
down
the inner
the
13
first
engines
stage
is
from
out.
hot staging. So let's just watch and listen.
That's new though. It's normally like the outer engines that shut down or don't start up. Hopefully that starts back up after during boost back burn. All right, stage separation coming
Seeing
up.
the engine start to throttle down.
That is a beautiful pitch over right there.
Miko.
Shut down. Did I saw it turn back on? Oh, whatever.
Ship ignition.
Ship ignition. There we go. Beautiful stage separation. That engine is still out.
Stage separation confirmed. We've got 6 engines running on ship. Booster is doing its boost back burn, continuing now towards its
All right, so for the
splashdown
booster
site
test,
in the
apparently
Gulf.
that they pushed
We are
on
seeing
the
all
Flight
6
9, they
rounds
pushed it a
lit
little
up
bit
on
too
ship.
far. That's why they exploded. So they're just gonna tone it down a little bit.
You heard them report ship chamber pressures nominal, so that chamber
All right,
pressure
boost back
just that
shutdown.
expected thrust level in those Raptor engines on the ship. 3 vacuum optimized,
Ship
3 sea
avionics,
level,
power and
all
telemetry
looking
nominal.
good.
Now hot stage separation, right? Hot staging ring. After those 3 engines shut down, those center 3.
There's a view into the business end from the ship.
Boost back burn shut down.
There it is. Okay. Hot stage ring is supposed to separate.
All right, so at this point we've finished our boost back burn, so that was shut down. So that's the first of the 2 burns after a launch that the booster's going to do today. So now it's headed towards the Gulf. It's not going to be quite as an aggressive of a flight down. We relax that angle of attack a little bit, but we are then going to
don't
be
push it
looking
too
for
far.
it to do
It's just a booster.
its engine tests for the landing burn, and those are going to be a little unique this time.
Yeah, typically we start with all 13 inner engines lit for that landing burn and bring that down to just the center 3. But one of our test objectives for today is to simulate what an engine out situation would look like. So we're going to be intentionally turning off one of those center 3 and instead lighting one of the engines from the middle 10 ring.
Yeah, we did see one of those engines in the middle ring shut down during the initial ascent. Oh, it looks like we have hot stage jettison. You can see it floating away there to the left of the booster.
That's what they said before the webcast.
Yeah, we did see one of those middle
They're going to
engines
shut down one
during
of the center
ascent. Again,
engines
we are
and then light
resilient
up
to engine
one
out
of the
on super
Starship
heavy.
flying
That's why
on
we're able to get
trajectory.
through
the
our
inner
ascent.
engines. Center, inner, outer. Doesn't really make sense, but
Starship flying on the expected path.
so it's going to be like
There's
an
still a
awkward
chance that
3.
engine could be back in the mix for the very start of the landing burn. So we'll see if we light up all 13. But we've even done a landing burn at the tower with an engine out. So very resilient. We'll see how it does on its way down to the
Booster is
Gulf.
looking good. I can see the angle of attack is a lot more relaxed.
All right, so we got a couple of minutes. That landing burn start should be
Oh wow, you can see the plume
just
from
about
the
40 seconds away.
from the launch there. That's crazy.
That's
Booster
always
view
rad. You
saved.
can see
There's the booster re-entry.
You can see the boost plume itself in the background as it was coming in. All right, about 20 seconds to land.
Please work, 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 please work.
Ship Raptor chamber pressure is nominal.
Please work.
All right, here we go.
Engine startup.
Landing burn startup.
That one engine is still out. Oh!
Looks like we got
There it
12
is.
of those 13.
Down
Oh, yeah.
3, including one of the middle ring.
Oh yeah. That is hovering. Oh,
Down to 2.
2 engines.
Nice little hover.
Shut down.
And landing burn shut down.
And it's falling.
And into the Gulf.
Into
Here we
the-
come.
Oh. They cut it.
And the booster has splashed down.
That was a nice test.
Incredible.
That was a
for
beautiful
booster
test.
today.
All right.
Meanwhile, back in space,
Now it's for ship.
about 7 minutes into today's flight, ship continuing its
Looking at them
ascent
engines.
burn. This goes until just about 9 minutes into our flight. That ship engine cutoff is slated for 8 minutes and 57 seconds. We are going to see those 3 RVAC, the Raptor vacuum engines. Those are the bigger circles in that little indicator on the bottom right of your screen. Those will shut down first, and we continue burning for a couple seconds longer on those inner 3 before we hit SECO, second engine cutoff.
Yeah, these views are looking great. Once again, thanks to Starlink for getting us these views.
Seco's coming
It's
up
just
pretty
incredible.
fast.
And we just heard the sound from Booster.
It's like we just got a late boom from the booster.
That's surprising.
Yeah, we have ship engine cutoff coming up here just shortly. And as we mentioned, today's flight test is not an orbital flight, but rather one that demonstrates Starship's orbital capability.
Starship is on terminal guidance.
All right, so vacuum engines are supposed to shut down
Entering the final
first.
phase of this burn. Under 30 seconds to go.
Is that a flame again? Oh my god.
All right, shut down the vacuum engines.
Okay, vacuum engine shut down. There's a flame on one of the vacuum engines again in the same spot on in Flight 9.
Ship engine cutoff.
We shut down those center 3. Successful ship engine cutoff.
There we go. Beautiful. All right.
SECO, baby. There we go. That's what we want.
Nominal orbit insertion.
All right, we just heard the call out for nominal orbital insertion.
Is it just me or does it look like it's spinning a little bit?
All right, so ship is in space. There we go. We're seeing the flaps starting to move into a stowed position. That's why it looks like your camera's moving.
Yeah, exciting to see Starship safely in space and super pumped to see all the team's hard work in action here today. And of course, as guaranteed, it's been an exciting
These flaps
day
are testing
so
in
far.
space.
We successfully lifted off right on time at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Thankfully, our weather was looking good.
It looks like
today.
it's spinning a little bit, but
Yeah,
it's
and
less aggressive
Booster,
than Flight 9.
We had our soft splashdown in the Gulf.
Hopefully
so
they can fix that.
Ship continues
Yeah,
up.
you can see it.
Yeah,
in
ship able to complete its ascent
the graphic
burn
there,
all the way
in the bottom
in.
right.
You can see some of
It's
the shadows
spinning a
start
little
to
bit.
creep as it a very
Next
first
milestone
time.
is the
That deploy is supposed
Starlink
to start at
simulation
about
deployment.
18 minutes
I
and
better see that
27
work.
seconds into the flight.
It's been too long, way too long.
7 minutes.
There's
from
like
now.
what 3 or 4
That
flights I
deploy
already
will
had the
take
Starlink
place over a
simulators.
couple of minutes.
Never made it out.
It'll go about 1 satellite a minute. So we'll be spread out over that. It might get a little dark, but we've got a couple
All
of
right,
these
see
that
you
we can
then.
show you.
All right, it is
We are
around
currently
1 minute
payload deploy prep.
before payload deployment. Hopefully they got the doors open. Never mind, it looks like they already opened it. But hopefully we can see
Door is open.
them Starlink satellites get out of the door. Come on. Oh my god. Just give me the views. The mechanism is moving.
There we go.
It's working. It worked. Just a little bit slower than the CG animation, but it worked. The pusher is working.
Pew pew. Been waiting way too long to do that. There we go.
Yeah, look at that.
There goes another one.
Wow. Did it hit the door on the way out?
Super exciting moment.
That's
as
cool.
You can hear the energy in both Hawthorne and Starbase. Everyone's super excited for finally getting to deploy some of those simulated satellites.
It's been way too long. Way too long.
As system moving down, next row. There we go.
Next layer of
As I said,
satellites.
we're going to do about one every minute or so, and this is just kind of a dress rehearsal for when we're going to be deploying the V3 satellites, and these are just
If they're going to deploy each satellite like that in the
massive
future,
increase to Starlink's capability. Each one of them
just
has
seeing them go out
60
tumbling.
terabits per second of capacity that's going to get added to the network.
I know that they have to have
That's
some, like,
20
you know,
times more
RCS thruster
than
system
what
on
we're
there,
adding
some fuel
with
on there.
every single Falcon 9 launch today, which
Yeah,
step increase in capability. There
it's reliable now. Also, this is a sick mechanism. Obviously, we were expecting something faster from the CGs. I mean, that's what I thought. You know, just
All right, so as we said, we've got 8 total that we're going to go through today. It's about a minute for each one, but good on payload deploy.
another payload. We can see from the top view. Yeah. See you later. That's sick. No external views. It's kind of obvious because it's nighttime. Finally, I can relax knowing that I see one of these. This is a pretty satisfying machine. Another batch. Oh yeah, one every minute. Forgot.
Alright, so we're about halfway through. When we actually start launching the V3 Starlinks on Starship, we're going to be flying about 60 each time, so it'll be
Just
about an
watching
hour
it
to
work
get
in
through
zero
a full
gravity
stack,
is so
but
cool.
Again, it's just going to be a massive increase in the amount of bandwidth. It's going to enable, gigabit upload download
There's
for
one.
people with Starlink anywhere on the planet. And for us, Starlink is just a tremendous part of just these.
Oh, okay,
Starship
so
flight
it's
test program.
two satellites side by
absolutely. Always
side.
getting us
One
that
gets
data.
out, and then another one goes back to also get pushed out.
Yeah, the amazing views we have on the vehicle today.
Yeah, views brought to you by Starlink of us deploying Starlink simulators before
Nice.
we deploy actual Starlinks. How deep does it go? All right, another one firing out.
Last 4, I believe, or last 2, I can't tell. Last 2, yeah. They had 8 on board. Last 2. Here we go. There we go. Last 2 satellites. Pushing out. Move, you glitch. There it is.
All right, looks like we've got one left.
We're almost there.
One last satellite. Give it a good push. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go. One remaining, so 7 of these.
I haven't seen the demos yet. I thought it was like
more to go.
like an actual big sheet of metal, but this one's like
deploy
a
operation.
baking tray.
Just a reminder, we're on a suborbital trajectory. These satellites on that
Oh my God.
suborbital trajectory, they're going to burn up entirely. They're on that.
Didn't get to see the last one, but hey, it worked
The
flawlessly.
last one has been deployed. Starlink simulator.
All right, next up is in-flight Raptor demo.
Starbase.
See you then. All right, couple seconds away from Raptor relight.
Sorry, we're about 20 seconds away. Psych. So we got a little bit more. Up
Dan, I swear to God, if you hit me with another psych.
here through the.
Relight demo startup
One engine on.
and shut down.
There it is.
All right, looks like we
Beautiful.
confirmed the.
I get to do a mini version here, so again,
Dog.
that's going to be like you're able to actually like light. Dan, turn it on. Light that engine. Not set my co-host on fire, and that's what we'll eventually do.
Come on,
again,
Dan. Safety
in
number one
space.
priority.
What really helps us punch through is the fact that we're using Starlink. We're operating at just a much higher frequency. That's not what we want to see. So we just saw some of the
47
aft
minutes
skirt
into flight. What just
take
happened?
A hit. Valuable to us.
I mean,
We are
it's
trying
fine
to
for
kind of
right
push
now.
this vehicle to the limits, to learn what its limits are as we design our next.
I just wanted to see this
of
thing go down in the
Starship.
Indian
So,
Ocean, bro.
47
I just wanted to
minutes,
do a
45
successful flip
seconds into the flight
and land in
ticking
the
up a
ocean.
little
That's
bit
all I
on
wanted to see.
re-entry already.
But what just happened?
But flight show is continuing. Over
You know
your
what I
fuel
just
tanks or
realized?
anything else that's kind
The
of
V2
structurally
evolution
critical
of
for
Starship
keeping
is
the entire
eerily
vehicle
similar now
together.
to
It obviously
V1.
exposes your engine,
The first two flights
so that could do some
of
things for
each
our landing burn,
version
but
ended
for
in
now,
a total
we are
rut.
obviously continuing with
Then
this
the third
re-entry.
flight,
we are committed. Indian Ocean.
They
Here
made
we
it,
come.
but they lost
15
attitude
minutes
control
since launch.
during re-entry.
The sea
And then
colors
now the
start to
fourth
build
flight,
up a little bit. We are at
the
the
fourth flight of
where
V1
it's
made it.
we're in dense enough
It had a little bit of a damage in the flap.
Control.
This one is hopefully kind of the same thing. It made it down, but I do see damage. There's a pattern. There's a pattern.
We're starting to
That
see
means
some
that when
sunlight, so we
V3
intentionally
flies
time
for the
these
first time,
launches right now.
expect it
So
to be
we
a
have
rut.
daylight. The sun should actually come up over the
Please
horizon
no.
under into this.
This thing is
re-entry.
working pretty well.
That inky black below you is going to
Much better than the last flight.
Clouds and hopefully a bright blue. Several flights ago, looking directly at the flaps. As
Pieces
not just
of the flap
heat
is
shield of these
melting.
Flaps, how they're able
Just like
to
Flight
help
4.
the vehicle withstand that re-entry, the seal locations, kind of where they connect to the ship itself, are some
This
of the
is
most critical.
this is almost exactly like Flight 4.
We'll do missing tiles on those.
Flaps are breaking. This one's just a little bit more damage. The aft skirt section needs damaged.
We're really trying to put it through the paces, and
It's about
kind of poke out
15
what
minutes
some of its weak points are. I mean, we
until
even have
splashdown.
missing tiles over some of those fuel
Oh
tank
my God.
sections of the ship itself. And so we're
It's
we're
pretty
really
damaged
trying
down
to
there.
see what are our limits? We're doing this over completely
But
empty
hey,
area over the Earth.
Flight 4, the flap that could. Ship 37, the ship that
Raptors
could.
There we are. As soon as we see
Alright,
in the
we
Earth
are
now come
approaching
back
the daytime
into view.
side.
One of the
of
other
Earth.
things we're doing during this, and you're going to see Starship
Ship is
kind
still
of pitch,
holding on pretty
in
well.
some pretty,
So
not
this
extreme
might end
ways,
up like Flight
but
4.
a little extreme. Beyond essentially what we think we'll have to fly at to do something
Man,
like a
Starlink
return to
is so
launch
cool.
site. So again, data set, but sun is up.
Some debris
clouds
is falling
and
out
water
from the aft a
down
little
below
bit.
us. We are just about 10
Possibly
minutes,
from
a little less than 10
that one
minutes
aft
now
flap that was
till
breaking
we
apart.
start hitting transonic and
But
then
hey,
subsonic. Once we hit subsonic,
Just like
we're
Flight
basically
4,
just belly flying.
it can land with 3.5 flaps.
They don't have a camera that can
Both
see the
aft
entire
flap
heat shield.
hinges are,
These
like,
give us
molten
kind of
at
the
the
best
bottom
that
a
we
little
can
bit.
do. But looking at those flaps is really, those are just, super critical for controlling the ship. You have some ability to maneuver kind of cross.
Okay, never mind. It's not
as
rolling.
you're coming in.
It's-
you can see.
Both of the flaps. Okay, now I see it. So that's where the damage is in the
a little
skirt.
bit toasty on the.
Now I see it, okay. Hopefully those flaps still work with only
Coming in.
2 hinges left.
Again, we are intentionally
3 hinges
stressing
left.
the flaps so we can learn all we can.
And then eventually by the time we hit subsonic.
Max Q and flap load.
All right, here we go. So this is what we've been talking about, where we are going to essentially try to fully deploy those aft flaps and really stress them out. So again, this is meant to test the extremes for the vehicle.
Oh, that really slowed down the vehicle. Okay. Whoa.
right.
Yeah, it's swinging. It's doing pretty good. Oh, wow.
See those flaps swinging out? Again, we are putting ship through the ringer on this flight in. We're still maintaining control.
Now we're
Can
going
this
straight
thing
down.
actually fly? And
Right
we're
off the
able
coast
to
of
prove that
Australia.
out with that suborbital campaign, and that's what we're on our way.
Starship is subsonic.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now we're in the belly flop position.
Here we go.
This is beautiful.
Farewell space.
Now we're in airplane territory.
Burns.
Could you
We're
imagine
using
looking out your window
those
of an
three
airplane, and instead of
center
seeing an
Raptor
airplane wing, you
engines,
see
sea
a
level
Starship
ones
flap?
that can kind of gimbal, that can move around and steer,
Because that's what this camera is basically doing.
dipping the nose down a little bit.
It's our POV. Those flaps aren't going
Just
to
about
do
1
anything
minute
anyways.
now from that landing flip and landing burn start.
All right. Slowing down dramatically, 5 kilometers. Punching through them clouds, starting the engine, and oh wow, my camera is toasted. This is going to be a successful flight. I am telling you right now. I can
Structurally, we're looking good.
I can
Got good
guarantee
pressures on our
this is
nose
gonna be
cone for
successful.
everything. About 30 seconds.
all right.
And we're gonna look for the flip. So Starship's doing its belly
Punching
flop right
through
now.
the first
Do the
layer
flip.
of clouds.
Swing out. Let's punch through some clouds first.
Then the second layer of clouds. There it is. Okay. Landing burn coming up.
Here we go.
Starship landing burn startup.
Landing burn startup. Flip. It's yawing a bit. Yeah.
3 engines. There's our flip.
Oh yeah. Turn.
There's a buoy.
Oh my god.
There's a
That
splashdown.
was beautiful. Boom.
Hey.
That was incredible.
Oh man. Farewell Ship 37. Thank you, buoy cam.
That thing
Landing
worked
flip,
beautifully.
landing burn. Splash out of the Indian Ocean. There we go. All right. That was pretty awesome.
Incredible
This is
flight
cool, right?
today for both ship and booster.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Really incredible.
We're back. We're back in business. Flight 11 hopefully coming up in just a couple of weeks after that Flight 10 success. Amazing flight. Amazing flight. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.